People all over the world, join hands. Start a love train. Love train. I'm doing a video response to Philip0460, and he did a video regarding what countries are actually allowing gay marriage, and also what are the 2 states that allow gay marriage here in the United States. You know what? I thank you very much for this video, Philip. You did it on my birthday, and it's kind of poetic because I think that is one of my birthday wishes is to be allowed to get married. Well, I have to say there are a number of different reasons why I'm doing this video. Now, when you were talking about the 2 states that allow gay marriage, I don't know much about Connecticut, but I do know about Massachusetts, and I don't think that they really are giving equal rights as far as marriage goes, simply because if you are a straight couple, you can get married in Massachusetts whether you're a citizen there or not. As long as you're a United States citizen, that's all they care about. They don't care what state that you're from. Also, once you're married and you cross over into another state, you're still considered married. That's not the case for homosexuals. They have to live there for a certain amount of time until they're considered a resident of Massachusetts. And if that's the case, and they do end up getting legally married, once they cross over that border, their marriage is not considered legal. Like, they might as well have gotten the marriage certificate through a Cracker Jack box. Now, sorry, I don't consider that equal at all. Also, a lot of people will say, well, that's because no other state recognizes the marriage. Well, that may be true, but that doesn't mean that it has to be the way that it is. When California did have legal gay marriage, you didn't have to be a Californian to get married in California. You could travel from other states and get married in California and still be considered legally married. Also, once you were stepping out of California, that marriage was completely legal. So don't give me any crap. Massachusetts can do the same thing. Now, another reason why I'm doing this video is because I think we're going about this all wrong. We, as homosexuals, are fighting an uphill battle that no other minority in this country, whether it be racial or religious, has ever had to fight. And I don't know why we as homosexuals have to fight this way. May I ask when people gave blacks the right to vote, when it was actually voted in? How about when people gave blacks the right to even own land, or the right to even have their own freedom? When exactly was that voted in? Okay, how about when exactly did we vote in the right for women to vote? Well, I don't know, maybe I'm stupid, but I don't know. But I think I don't know because it never happened. Every minority in this country that was ever given rights was not because it was voted and passed. It's because the court systems gave it to them. Now, I once heard a video before this election ever happened when this guy was ranting and raving going, hey, we voted in California and we voted not to give homosexuals rights to have gay marriage. It doesn't matter, they already have domestic partnerships, same exact thing, different name, they don't need gay marriage. Well, bullshit. They do, because if you look up the difference between a domestic partnership and a gay marriage, there are differences. Not a lot, but they are very important. And they can make a huge difference. So maybe if there's really no difference, maybe you should just enter into a domestic partnership with your wife instead of being married and see for yourself. Second of all, what rights does the court system have in not listening to the voters? The voters said no on gay marriage. What rights do the courts have to give gay marriage in California? Every damn right is what they have. The same right they had when they gave blacks the right to vote or to own land or even be free. The same rights that the same right the courts had to give the rights to vote to women, and the same rights the court had to give every other minority group, whether it be racial or religious or any other minority group, in order to have the same freedoms as everybody else without having to be the majority. Because we all know it is within mankind's nature, if you are the majority, that you're never going to vote to give rights to the minority, because everybody's afraid of being the minority. So I'm just thinking we need to start rethinking this. Why is it that every other minority doesn't need to wait to have their rights voted in state by state by state, and then have to worry about those states overturning them through different propositions every time someone turns around? And yet homosexuals have to put up with that and have great patience, and then have to worry about someone just flipping it because they don't like it. We need to turn around and start working at least on level ground. And maybe that way we can start a love train. Thank you very much for listening, and blessed be.